Do you ever feel stuck in life? Do you feel like you're just going through the motions day by day, but maybe you're in a rut? Maybe you feel like everyone around you is doing all these great things with their life and you just can't seem to turn your life around. Maybe you have really big dreams and goals that you want to accomplish, but you can't seem to start, or maybe you don't know where to start. This video is for you. Trust me, I've been there. Um, that's why my channel is all about self-improvement, self-mastery, leveling up. This video is going to show you 5 different ways to implement great changes in your life, get out that rut, and actually begin achieving exactly what you desire. First off, if you're in a rut, you really need to identify the root cause. Sometimes what helps me is journaling, just journaling my day, journaling my thoughts, the deep thoughts that I have within myself. Because you really want to clarify what exactly is the issue. Do you have burnout? Is it self-doubt? Is it fear of failure, fear of gain? You really want to dig deep and find out the root cause. Therapy can help. If you can't afford therapy or maybe you don't want therapy, just start journaling. I'm telling you, the insights that you get when you start journaling is really crazy. And I think the way it works is sometimes we have these thoughts in our minds and they race in our minds. Once you actually start putting your thoughts to paper, it changes everything. And the reason it changes everything is because you can finally observe your thoughts from a third point of view. Kind of like if your friend has issues and you're easily able to give them advice, it's because you're from the outside looking in. When you're thinking in your mind, you're thinking from the inside looking out. You really need to take a moment and take a step outside of your mind, get those thoughts onto paper, identify what the root cause is, and that's where you're able to take the first step. Because if you don't know what the underlying issue is, how in the world are you ever going to be able to make a change, a positive change at that in your life? The next thing you can do to get out of this rut is to break it down. What I mean by that is whether it's a goal that you have. Let's say you have a big goal let's say you have a sum of money that you want to make. What steps do you need to take to get to that sum of money? And you need to break it down clearly for yourself. And I would highly recommend you getting this pen to paper. What actionable steps do you need to take on a monthly basis, a weekly basis, a daily basis, every hour, what it is that you need to do? You have to take this day by day because it can definitely seem intimidating when you have this big goal or this big thing you want to achieve, but you're not really knowing what actionable steps to take. So you really have to break it down so it's easier for yourself. So you know hour by hour, day by day, week by week, exactly where you should be. And you can apply this to your problems as well. If you have an issue, maybe it's a relationship issue with your spouse, maybe it's just an issue with anybody, whatever it could be, maybe it's an issue within yourself. You need to find out, after you've found out what the root cause is, you need to find out what actionable steps you can take to fix this issue, and you break it down. What are some things I can do on a daily basis to help this problem that I'm going through? And not only break it down, but follow through with the plan that you set for yourself. But you have to have a plan. You have to have a goal, an end goal, end result, and you have to have actionable steps that you're going to take. Make sure also that it's something that you can actually do. Don't give yourself an impossible task, because an impossible task is a task that's not going to get done. Make sure you know your lifestyle, you know yourself. Make sure you're doing something that you know that you are comfortable and are able to do. The third thing you can do to get out of a rut is to shift your mindset. I know, especially in today's age, there's a lot of hoorah as far as these affirmations and mindset and this and that. And it can definitely sound like hoorah, especially if you're in a negative state. It sounds like a lot of baloney. Trust me, because I've been there. I've been in a depressed state before. And a lot of those things just seem so out of reach, right? When I tell you that mindset is everything. The days that I'm the most productive, that I'm the happiest, that I'm doing exactly what I need to do is the days that I've journaled, that I've said my affirmations, that I've meditated, that I've visualized where I want to be. In the morning, when I wake up, and at night before I go to bed. I'm telling you, I swear on everything, those are the days that I have the best days. Your mind, everything starts within. Your outer reality is a direct reflection of what your inner reality is. So the reason that you're in a rut and you're in a space that you don't like is because you're having issues in the inner, and you have to fix the inner before you can ever touch the outer. Again, your outer reality is a direct reflection of what's going on the inside. So you need to work on the inside before anything. What I recommend, I've already mentioned journaling, affirmations. Even if you don't mean it, even if you feel stupid saying that I am this, I am that, I am loved, I have a lot of love, I am rich, I am abundant, I am healthy, I am wealthy. Whatever affirmations that you feel most passionate about, that you want to achieve, even if you feel stupid saying it because your conscious mind is telling you you're not even that for real, continue doing it. I'm telling you, something shifts. Another thing that I do that you would think that's not gonna do anything. Before I go to bed, I like to listen to affirmations. So on YouTube, you can find like 7, 8 hour sleep meditations. Some of them have like the 432 hertz frequencies. So what I'll do is I'll put it on. I'll put it really low. You know what I mean? So it's not disturbing me while I sleep. But you just listen to those affirmations. I'm telling you, something triggers into your subconscious. When I listen to positive affirmations when I sleep, I wake up feeling refreshed, motivated, and just ready to conquer the day. And this is from personal experience. Again, in order to fix your outer, work on your inner, guys. I want you to take a look at your circle. Look at the people that you spend the most time with, whether that's friends or that's family. Are they having a positive influence on you or a negative influence? From there, that's going to be your decision on whether to spend more time with this person or less time with this person. You know exactly what it is that you need to do to get to where you need to be. And I'm sure you've heard this before, but you are 100% the sum of the people that you spend the most time with. Whether you like it or not, people affect you. You need to surround yourself with people that are not gonna influence you to feel bad. If somebody's always talking negatively, always sad, always depressed, you're gonna be doing the same thing. You want to make sure you surround yourself with people who are going to pour inspiration in you, that make you want to be better. I mean, honestly, I highly recommend hanging out with people that are better than you. And some people feel like that's schemy or that's a tactic. Like, no, you want to uplift yourself, you want to better yourself. Why would you hang out with somebody who's not going to help you do that? And quite honestly, if you don't have anybody in your life that you feel like can provide inspiration, maybe you haven't found your circle yet. If I'm being honest, I think I'm still in the middle of a shift of finding my people, finding my circle, finding people who are on the same trajectory as me. If you can't find that, that's okay. It's okay to be alone. I would say still cut off the negativity, but maybe you can lean more online. Maybe you can find a community online. There's tons of people that are searching for the same thing that you're searching on, that are on the same path as you. But the more you hang out with the negative people, the less time you'll have or even space available to find those positive people that are actually gonna, be more aligned with you. So if you don't have those people yet, I would say be comfortable with being alone and maybe lean more into the online community. Watch more positive YouTube videos. Listen to more positive podcasts. Read more positive books. You could read them, you could listen to them, because that is what's going to help you. It's okay if you don't have the community yet, but you can build it. But I would say definitely look at the environment that you're in. Look at the people around you. I don't care if it's family. If family is bringing you down, you need to cut them off. It doesn't have to be forever. You can respectfully let them know that, hey, this is not working out for me. We need some space. Even if you live with each other, you can still create some kind of space or distance to where they're not affecting you so negatively. All right, my last tip is to take action. There's never going to be the perfect moment. If you're waiting for it, it's never going to happen. You need to just start. No matter how small the action is, you need to do it. The book by Mark Manson, Atomic Habits, he talks about how when you take it's the small habits that count the most. You wouldn't even imagine, but the smallest things make the biggest difference. So you need to start. Start exercising, start journaling, start saying affirmations. I know this is so redundant, especially if you've, you're in the self-improvement community and, you hear that a lot. You hear it a lot because it works. It works, and I am a living testament to that. So make sure you are doing what needs to be done. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to tomorrow wake up and have a completely different day than what you've been used to. But maybe you wake up 15 minutes earlier tomorrow. Maybe you don't go out for drinks after work tomorrow. Maybe you meditate for 5 minutes. Maybe you go to the gym for 15 minutes. It really does not have to be a major change. It really doesn't. Because a small change is going to lead to bigger changes just naturally. You know, just trust the process. And like I said, surround yourself with a community of people that are going to help you to be where you need to be. If you're hanging out with 4 millionaires, more than likely you're going to be the fifth. If you're hanging out with four broke, and when I say broke, I'm not even talking about financially, but spiritually, mentally. If you're hanging out with people who are not aligned with you, you're gonna be aligned with them. It's just how it works. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I would highly, highly appreciate it if you subscribe to me, leave a comment, engage with this video, like it, whatever you can to help support me. I'm really looking to build a community here on YouTube, online, of people who are aligned with what I love. I love self-improvement. I love leveling up. I love reaching goals. And if you're into that, subscribe, join us. I'm really looking forward to the rapid growth that I know is going to happen. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.